It is now 6:25 on Tuesday, August 1st. And so let's get started. First thing, we have citizen comments. And let's see, public comments can be made in person during the meeting or may be submitted by sending an email, including your name and address, to rda@murray.utah.gov. All comments this evening are limited to 3 minutes or less, and email comments will be read into the meeting record. Okay. First off is citizen comments. Phil, do we have any email? Where's Phil?
He's right there.
Oh, there you are. Oh my goodness.
It's big. It's a big room.
You should be in the front. Are there any email comments? Great, thank you. Okay, now we will again open it to citizen comments from those citizens who are present. Okay. Oh, yes.
Hi, Clark.
Oh, turned off. You turned it off.
And your time is
Yeah,
up.
District 3, that's one question. I was just wondering if we know the timeline of when we're going to find out more about the old City Hall property.
Oh, I won't touch it. Sorry. I know. As turn up the volume. The timeline of when we're going to hear out more about the old City Hall project, what project was selected. Just excited to find out more.
Thank you. And what was your name?
Yeah.
Did you say it?
The mayor wants to answer that.
Do you want me?
If you want.
So Clark, and everyone else, we're working on that. We've involved the RDA chair and vice chair. We don't have a vice chair right this second, and Phil's department. And I'm thinking, here, maybe I'll wait till GL comes in here and then I'll ask him the question. But I'll tell you in just a minute because we're close. We're about 2 weeks out. That's what I wanted to say, but I want to make sure that I really knew what I was talking about, that we're 2 weeks out. Because there's always something going on that could hinder a little bit. But I'd say 2 to 3 weeks. Thank you.
We're on our way. Thank you. Okay, do we have any other questions from the audience? Okay, seeing none, we'll continue on with our business item, which is the election of the RDA vice chair. And that will be for District 1. Well, District 1 is, I know. Anyway, so it's for the RDA chair. We need to have, since Phil left us, we need to replace him, which is very, very difficult to do. But anyway, so I will open nominations for the RDA vice chair.
Madam Chair, I'll make a nomination that I nominate Pam Cotter to be the RDA vice chair.
I will second that.
Okay. Are there any other nominations? Hearing none. Brooke, would you take the roll?
Ms. Cotter.
Aye.
Ms. Dominguez.
Aye.
Ms. Turner.
Aye.
Mr. Harekesi.
Aye.
Okay, Pam, you are our new vice chair.
Thank you. It will be fun.
And with that, we will close the RDA meeting and go to the City Council meeting. Since it is now 6:30, August 1st, 2023. So this is the meeting for the Murray City Municipal Council. Let's see, the public may view the council meeting via the live stream at www.murraycitylive.com or on Facebook. Those wishing to have their comments read into the record may send an email by 5 p.m. the day prior to the meeting date at citycouncil.murray.utah.gov. First off, we will have this opening ceremonies, and I'd just like to welcome everyone. And if you have phones, would you please turn them off or put them to silent? I would appreciate that. Also, we have present Brooke, the mayor, GL, Councilmember Pam Cotter, Councilmember Rosalba Dominguez, myself, Diane Turner, and Councilmember Gary Hurekasi. So we'll continue on with the Pledge of Allegiance, and I've asked Wendy Parsons Baker, and she has said she would be happy to do that. Wendy, would you come and lead us? Oh. All right, here's Wendy.
Everyone please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Wendy. All right. The next is approval of minutes. And we have one set of minutes for the council meeting on June 27th, 2023. Are there any corrections or changes?
None that I saw.
None.
Okay, great. Then I would appreciate a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes for the council meeting of June 27, 2023.
Do I have a second?
I will second that.
All right. Has been motioned and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Seeing none, the motion passes. We are now at the special recognition portion of our agenda, and that what we have tonight is the Murray City Employee of the Month, who is Eric Bracewell. He's a metering technician for the power department, and Greg Bellon, sorry, Greg, myself and Mayor Hales will be presenting. Okay, do you want to go down to the...
Where's your mic, Mayor?
It's Mr. Mike.
They kept calling me, I'm a fan, they kept calling me Phil Donahue.
Oh, it's right there.
I was thinking of something in Spanish.
It's dazzle it.
Oh, it is. Oh, there you go.
Dazzle it.
Yeah, oh, there we go. We're on. They accused me a couple weeks ago of being like Phil Donahue because I was walking through the audience and I'm going like, really? Couldn't have said someone else? But anyway. All right, it's yours.
Thank you. Okay, Eric, would you please come up and join us? Welcome. Eric started his career as an arborist in 2005. In 2012, he became an apprentice line worker and then spent 4 years as a line worker. He later wanted to try his hand in the metering division. He just finished his apprenticeship, passed the test, and is a metering technician. Congratulations. Eric loves learning and putting his knowledge to work to better the power department. He is willing and always has a smile, always willing to help. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We've been doing this for how many years now, Mayor?
9, 10.
I bet it's even more than that, maybe 11. And Mayor Hales was the one who started this, and it's a wonderful recognition of our employees, and we really do appreciate all the service that you provide to Murray. And what you get, well, I'll let the mayor, I'll give that to you, and you can give that to him. So, anyway.
Thank you. So, 18 years, as Diane said, that's a long time. Thanks for being here. Were you with someone else before or?
Not a city, I'm with Aspen.
Okay.
Working in Hawaii.
In Hawaii? Oh, man, let me tell you. Oahu?
Yep.
Beautiful place, beautiful place. So anyway, we started the program, as Diane said, quite a few years ago, recognized our phenomenal employees. And so we've got a $50 gift card for you. And that probably goes to someone in that right down there. But I see some family members. Oh, dinner's on Dad tonight. That's cool. You might have to go to McDonald's, but that's okay. And then we'll hand you over your certificate. And then we will have Jennifer, where are they going to go? The names?
We're still working on that.
We're still okay. Somewhere your name will be printed, like somewhere like that on the wall, and we've got quite a few on there now, don't we? So we've got a lot. So when we figure that out, what's that? Oh, when we figure it out, we'll have those up. And but just and Greg will come up and say a few things, but just from the council and the administration, we want to tell you how much we appreciate all you do. You get a lot of compliments from your coworkers, from people that are even working with you that I've heard that work here at City Hall. And then Greg and Matt have spoken very highly of you. So just want to congratulate you. And again, Greg will say some things right now, but we just want to give you a round of applause for all you do for our city. Thank you.
Well, so I actually knew Eric back before I got here. He was tree trimming at a utility that I was working at. So we go back a ways. But I just want to give you a little context in his accomplishments here at Murray. An apprenticeship is 4 years. So he got 4 years in the lineman area, and then he did 3 years, and he was able to test out of 1 year of his metering because we gave him some credit for being a journeyman line worker. And so that's 7, but I'm going to call it 8 years of combined experience or combined learning. So that's like 2 bachelor's degrees right there. So to me, that's impressive. And the fact that he wanted to come back and start another apprenticeship. He loves metering. Eric, he's a thinker and he's a doer. He's hardworking, dedicated, and above all, he's someone I can trust. And so I really appreciate Eric and all that he does. He's constantly asking, "Hey, what can I do to help you?" And in the arena that we're in right now, that means a lot because we're still trying to get a lot accomplished in our department. So, but Eric is just he's got his family's here. So I'm going to make you introduce your family, but his wife Loasa, but I'm going to have him introduce the rest.
Okay, yeah. My wife Loasa, we've been married for 29 years. We'll be 30 years next year. And then my youngest is Sina. Next to her is the next in line is Junior. He's named after me. And then it's my son Lau. And then my oldest daughter, she's a counselor at Hunter High School, and it's volleyball tryouts. So she also coaches volleyball. So she has tryouts tonight. So she couldn't make it, but yeah, I just want to thank Greg for everything, for all the help, and thanks for the consideration of Employee of the Month, and appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Eric, you, You and your family may leave, or you can spend the rest of your evening watching us. But if I were you, I'd go celebrate. So
It's a quick meeting.
I would stay.
Thank you so much, Eric, and thank you, family, for supporting him these last 4 years. We're really proud that you're here at Murray. So thank you.
Thanks. So nice. Okay, now we're at the citizen comments portion. And comments will be limited to 3 minutes. Step to the microphone, state your name and city of residence, and fill out the required form. So we're open for citizen comments.
Years in this room. I think this is the first time I've come up here. I am Jim Brass. I'm the resident of Murray. And after a lot of deliberation the last 2 days, I just wanted to let you know that, and it's probably the worst kept secret now, I'm withdrawing from the election. It is a personal health issue that I actually got information on yesterday. So that'll leave only 5 of you now. So, and I do wish everybody luck. I love this city. This is, I said, this was a tough decision, but better for my family, better for me. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
I won't touch it this time. I'm Clark Bullen still live in District 3. I just wanted to say that I really appreciate that the city is doing the downtown committee, a steering committee, I want to say it's called, and that it shows that the city is taking the time and doing the right things to get this project right, and notices how important this block is in the center of the city, in the center of the valley, and what a cool opportunity we have to make a great project right here close to our new city hall. Anyway, I really appreciate these extra efforts to make sure that we know what the citizens want, and that we have these 2 open houses coming up. I believe the date has changed to August 14th for the first one. I imagine you'll talk more about that later, but I just hope we get a lot of participation and a lot of feedback, so we can say for sure we know what the citizens want, and I think that's the right way to do things, so thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? Okay, seeing none, we'll continue on. We are now with the consent agenda, which is to consider confirmation of the mayor's appointment of Kim Martinez to the Arts Advisory Board for a partial term from now until January 15th, 2024. Mayor Hales is presenting.
Thank you, Diane. Kim, will you stand up for us, please? Do you know how hard it is for me to say Kim Martinez and not Kat Martinez? We had a Kat Martinez who served on our council, left us a few months ago, and I'm not kidding you. I kept saying, don't say Kat, don't say. Now, if any of you, hopefully I believe all of you have read Kim's resume, you'll find out that we are dang lucky to get Kim. She is absolutely amazing. She's overqualified. She just has so many things that will bless Murray City. Lori, good job on the pick. And we just are excited. I mean, Kim, you were a delight and you're fun to be around. You just bring a lot of sunshine, really, you do. And I know that a lot of people have told you that because it's obviously obvious. Anyway, so thank you. And we are looking forward, if the council will confirm you tonight, we're just psyched to have you on board with us. So without further ado, we will ask for consideration of our confirmation of the appointment of Kim Martinez to the Arts Advisory Board for a partial term from now until January 15, 2024. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for being interested. All right, I will take a motion.
I will make a motion to consider a confirmation of the mayor's appointment of Kim Martinez to the Arts Advisory Board for a partial term from now until January 15th, 2024.
I will second that.
All right, we have a motion by Councilmember Cotter and a second by Councilmember Dominguez. Is there any discussion on the motion?
No.
No.
All right, would you please call the roll, Brooke?
Ms. Cotter?
Aye.
Ms. Dominguez?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Harekesi?
Aye.
Okay,
All right, welcome
It
aboard,
is-
Kim. We're excited to have you, and you're going to be awesome. Thank you.
thank
Yeah,
you
I'm
so
really
much.
excited.
All right. Okay, consent calendar. We have no public hearings. We have two business items. The first one is to consider a resolution approving the mayor's appointment of Elvin Farrell to the NeighborWorks Salt Lake Board, a community development corporation. Mayor Hales is presenting.
Thanks again, Diane. And by the way, I don't know if my hearing's gotten better or if the mics and the system, because I can hear everything today. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
So whatever you guys did,
Something's different.
Yeah.
Rob, everyone,
Yeah.
thank you, because it's working great. Elvon, will you stand for us? Elvon has been with the city for 2 months. You thought I was going to say years, okay. 2 months, and yeah, keep standing. You got to keep standing. You got to block away NeighborWorks way. So anyway, we are excited. Elvon is a great employee. He works with Phil in our CED, Community Economic Department, and we're happy to present the name Elvon Farrell to serve. Just a minute, excuse me. Appointment of Elvon Farrell to the NeighborWorks Salt Lake Board, a community development corporation. And let me just tell you, he'll be phenomenal. So thanks for being here, Elvon, and if we get that confirmation, we'll get you moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I will take a motion.
I'll make a motion. Where are we? I'm lost. Oh, there we go. Of approving the mayor's appointment of Elvon Farrell to the NeighborWorks Salt Lake Board, a community development corporation.
I will second.
All right, we have a motion by Councilmember Cotter and a second by Councilmember Harekesi. Would you please take the roll? Thank you,
Cotter.
Brooke.
Yeah. Ms. Cotter?
Aye.
Ms. Dominguez?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Harekesi?
Aye.
All right, it has been approved. Thank you.
He's on his way. Put into work, Phil.
You've been working hard for the last.
Thank you.
All right, now we are at our last business item, which is the election of a city council vice chair, and consider a resolution appointing the vice chair for the Murray City Council for the remainder of calendar year 2023. Gary Harekesi will be presenting. Gary?
Thank you, Diane. So with the resignation of Councilmember Phil Markham and joining the Community and Economic Development group, we have to appoint a new vice chair, and so that is what our purpose is here tonight. So with that, we will open the nominations for the vice chair appointment.
I would like to nominate Councilmember Rosalba Dominguez.
I'll second.
Okay, and I have a first and a second for Councilwoman Dominguez. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, we will take the roll.
Ms. Cotter?
Aye.
Ms. Dominguez?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye.
Mr. Harekesi?
Aye.
All right, the motion passes. Congratulations. All right, now we're at the mayor's report and questions for the mayor from the council.
Thank you. I'm just going to take a quick moment, and I usually don't throw out a name, but I'm going to do that. Clark, thanks for coming up and sharing that. I mean, really, when you came up, and I know the council appreciates this, because we work hard on this, and when we put those two meetings together, pure accidental, but we had people that were making accusations that we did it on purpose or to not have as many people come. The second we heard about it, Phil said, let's change it, let's get it going. So to acknowledge that, because we know there are others that don't, so thank you for acknowledging that and for your positive comments. We hear them all, so we appreciate that very much, and I know that comes from all the council.
Yep.
So we appreciate it. That's all I have. If you have any other questions, we had a little incident at the pool a couple days ago that we had to shut it down for a day.
Oh.
Just some stuff going on.
A bio?
Yes, thank you. It's back up, clear, good.
Oh, good.
It's going. We're up and running. So
All clear.
yeah, it's all clear, all clear. Anyway, and
Very
we've getting the kinks worked out of the building, so it's really, things are going well. We met with Jennifer today, Kennedy, on some things that we want to get fixed in your council office, and we're sailing. So we're moving forward, and we have Jeff and Rob have and their departments have tons of requests for things to be able to be fixed, and that's common when you have a new building. So the new building has just been, really, every time I walk into it, it's almost like I walk into a new place, meaning new to me every day, because it's exciting to be here, and it's a beautiful building, and hats off to Doug and everyone that was involved with it. And anyway, so that's all I have. Any questions for me?
Mayor, I don't have a question, I just have a comment, but I wanted to speak to, I've been out knocking doors now for the last several weeks, and the consistent feedback is how incredible our employees are in public works, in recreation, the police and fire, and just everyone all around is super complimentary of everything in Murray, and people have not met one person that's like, I cannot wait to move from Murray. It is literally, everyone's like, I've been here forever and I plan to stay forever. And so just want to call that out and tell everyone, thank you so much.
Thank you. That's awesome. We appreciate that.
And I had a citizen call me, and she said, what happened to the utility mailbox that was by the post office? Well, I had just received your letter on the computer, and I remember what I read, that the city had moved it over on the south side, and I said, are you in your car? She goes, yes. I said, just drive to the new city hall. I'll stay on the phone.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I'm on the north side. I said, come over to the south side. And I said, look, it's right there. It's right there. Oh, I see it. So thank you for putting that in the newsletter. Because
Absolutely.
citizens didn't realize it had moved from the post office over to here. And thank you for that.
Thank you.
Any other questions, concerns? All right. Good to see you all, and we are adjourned.